So Minnesota's heating up with the young home buyers under 25. Have you guys noticed this? Have you seen this? I mean, we all hear the Generation Z is screwed, but I mean, they're approaching highest rates in Minnesota history here. Look at this. Under 25 ownership rate is approaching a new high.
Good.
I haven't really felt that. I've had some, under $400,000 listings, and maybe one of them was under 25, but all the other ones, it was interesting. It was kind of the opposite. Older crew purchasing.
So it looks like it's a good old Midwest is the shining star here.
Yeah.
Well, dark is good, I guess.
East and West Coast are always the ones that are, the prices are higher. It's probably coming down to being here. Do you think parents are helping kids out a lot more? I've got one right now.
I think they feel like their kids are getting set up where they may never catch up to what they have. And so parents are really focusing on legacy right now, having something that the kids are part of and can own. And
well, helping them out get into a home. So under 25 share of home purchase loans are 7%, 45.91. That's quite a few people. Medium loan amount, $215. There you go, Andy. There's the loan amount. It's not $407,000. I'll tell you that. What's with that interest rate? Is that because they're buying down, or is that just the stats over a year old or something? You can't see that.
If that was
October
accurate,
4th.
If that was even within a year, it would quote 6 and 7% on average. So
they just released this article October 4th. So
I have no doubt that they release articles all the time that are really nice articles that don't have accurate info. That's the problem with America right now, man. Freedom of speech sucks in this way because they can put anything they want out there to spin it any way they want. And I'm excited for young people. I've always been that way. I support young kids wanting to buy houses, getting into something they can afford, or they buy a duplex and they live in one side, rent out the other. Strategy, you have to be mentally prepared for that because now you're buying lawnmowers, you're not buying video games. You're buying weed whackers for your Christmas gift instead of getting whatever. I just think that, kids as they become young adults right now, I think it's the parents. I really do. I think it's the parents encouraging them to say, hey, you may want to get in on this. If this trend keeps going, you and all your friends will not own houses. We're going to become a generation of renters. I don't know if you guys, the more interesting article about this was with Blackstone or what is that investment group? I think it's Blackstone, and they run by Larry Fink, and they were talking about how they're starting to buy houses, house after house after house after house, and that's why a lot of that cash, they say the cash buyers are actually investment firms. They were saying by the end of 2030 that they will own close to 50% of the single family homes for sale, and I'm like, oh my God.
Talking about controlling the market.
Well, they want everybody to be a renter. Guys, wake up. Yeah. Stop it.
It's very interesting.
There was something really interesting about that same company. They owned like 87% of the companies on the S&P 500. And they're very powerful. They own like a majority stake in like Amazon and Google and all these. They own big percentages of those companies. And I'm like, scary.
We wonder why all these things are so screwy. Again, it's speculation. We don't know whatever, but it's pretty obvious.
I source back everything. I don't just.
When was your article dated, Andy?
Last week.
Okay.
But because it meant something to me, then I believe it's real.
But I wonder sometimes if those rates and stuff are, buy downs. What do you think, Andy, about contract for deeds? I just think people are going to start doing them. They really do. I think they should. There's due on sale clauses, which check with your attorney, but I just think there's a lot of that going to happen.